what if you're not broke, you're just being borrowed? Every loan you take, every dollar you earn, every asset you think you own, it's all part of a ledger that doesn't serve you. Now, they didn't build a financial system for you to thrive, they built it so you could be leveraged. Because in their eyes, you're not a customer, you're just collateral. Now, banks don't lend out their money, they lend out your future. And when you walk into a bank and borrow, it's not their wealth on the line, it's your labour, your time, and your potential. Now, they create credit from thin air, attach your name to it, and charge you interest for the privilege of renting what you already earned. And then, well, then they use you as an asset on their balance sheet. And you think you're the one in control, but you're the product. Now, here's how it works. The banking system runs on fractional reserve alchemy. They only need a sliver of your real deposits. The rest is manufactured. Now, when you sign a loan, they don't transfer existing funds. They conjure them. Now, you become the security, not just in theory, but literally. Now, your mortgage, well, that's not about the house, it's about your ability to generate payments. Your student loan, well, that's not about education, it's about binding decades of your future income to their spreadsheet. And you're not buying anything, you're being bought. Now zoom out and you'll see the design. You spend the first third of your life getting qualified, the next third getting approved, and the final third trying to escape the approvals. And in between, well, you work, you pay, and you obey. Now they call it a credit score, but what it really measures is how good of a hostage you really are. Do you follow the rules? Do you make payments on time? Do you stay within the system? Now, if so, you earn the right to take on more chains, a bigger house, a new car, a longer leash. Now, it's like you're the cow and they're the farmer. The pasture is freedom because it's big, but it's still fenced. Now they feed you loans, keep you distracted, and milk you monthly, until one day you look back and realise you didn't own anything, you just rented time at interest. But here's the thing, this isn't a conspiracy, it's a business model, and you're only collateral if you agree to be. Because for the first time, you can step off the ledger. You can store your wealth in something they can't inflate. You can opt into a system where you're not the product, you're the owner. Now, Bitcoin, self-custody, digital sovereignty. When you hold your keys, you're not backing a bank's risk. You're building a fortress. So here's the question no one asks. If the bank sees you as collateral, who's protecting your equity? Because the longer you stay plugged into their game, the more you become their yield. But the moment you unplug, you stop being their asset and start becoming your own. Now, if this hit deeper than numbers, then hit subscribe right now. Because this isn't about finance, it's about freedom. And your future deserves to be backed by truth and not debt. Now they had their turn, and now it's yours. Now, if you want to go deeper down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, then check out my ebook down below, because it's the wake-up call they never wanted you to read. Now, I do also have to chuck this disclaimer in here as well, and I highly suggest just pausing the video and having a little read. Now, if you've made it this far, and if you're looking for something else to watch, then click right here and have a watch of this.